Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome. Welcome to the Top Sales Secret. We are right now on part 4. We are on part 4, that's right. Today is part 4. And if you're already here, just locate the chat and say hello so I will know that you are here. Yes, the chat box is located and you will see a comment there. Yes, exactly. Good. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Good. So we're going to get started. Today I'm doing a special training. This is the part 4 for the Top Sales Secret. And yes, hello. Excellent, excellent. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness, amazing. Okay, good. So let's get started. There are some rules for today's training. Okay, rule number 1 is no audio or video recording. No audio or video recording for today's training. Okay. The second rule is your participation. So you will be communicating to me through chat. Okay, you will be communicating through me through chat. So if you have any questions, any comments, remarks, you need to put that in the chat. Okay. Yes, exactly. The where you are just now put in hello. That's right. Okay. Perfect. So that's where you're going to communicate from. The next thing is nothing that I say today is true except if it's true for you. Okay, nothing I say today is true except if it's true for you. And don't allow me to move from point A to point B unless you fully understand point A. Okay, because there are some concepts I'm going to go with very some precise concepts which you really need to understand. And if you don't understand them, you need to stop me. Okay, do we have an agreement on that? Do we have an agreement on all 4? Awesome, of course, yes, excellent. Yes, we do. Okay, all right. Yes, okay, good. Wow, I love it. I love it. Good. Okay, good. So let's jump in. Let's get jump in. So to learn something, okay, to learn something, you need to understand that you actually need to unlearn something before. Okay, because you've been learning. So now there is some lot of realities that you've built in which actually are damaging. Okay, so this training that I'm doing, special training for you, is actually helping you take out some of the things that are not working for you, and then you put down something that is working for you. Okay, so it's a 3-step process. Okay, so it's learn, unlearn, and then relearn. Okay, are you with me? Love that picture. I know, it's amazing, right? Yes, it's learn, unlearn, and then relearn. Okay, because if you have your mind full with I know everything, and you're not getting the results, that means you know something that's not working. Okay, and that's why you need to take that out before you can actually see results. Yes, exactly. Perfect. You got it. Okay, good. So that's the thing that you need to know for today's training, which is the top sales secret. Top sales secret. Oh, okay. Top sales secret. Okay, good. So this is my book. It's called Your Profound Success, 7 Powerful Ways to Skyrocket Your Business Using the Internet. It's written by myself, Amit Ambegaonkar, and the co-author with me on this book is Mr. Raymond Aaron. And he's the New York Times best-selling author. Okay, so I'm really honored to be sharing this book, co-authoring this book along with Raymond. He's a very good friend of mine now, so it's really amazing to have this book written with him. Okay. This is another book. It's called The Secret to Wealth. It's a volume 2 that me and my wife have written, Swapna, along with Brian Tracy. Okay, so we co-authored this book with Brian Tracy. Okay, this is already out last year. And now I'm writing one more book in real estate with Robert Allen. Here, Robert Allen, as you probably know, he's known as the guru in the real estate world. Okay. Awesome, good. This is some presentations that I did on TV and on radio, and this was when I was featured on the front cover of the Real Estate Wealth magazine, okay, the Crew magazine. And this is my picture, and my article was published as an influencer, the top 100 influencers. Okay. Now, let's get started. So what do you want to learn about business? What do you want to learn about business? You're here, you're definitely wanting to learn something about business. I'm assuming that you are in business. Is that correct? So you want to learn something about business. It's just a simple question. What do you want to learn about business? Just so that when I'm giving you this data, this information, I can gear towards more of the people that are present on this. Yes, what exactly do you want to learn? Everything, okay. Everything about business. That's a good answer. Lead generation. Yes, lead generation is an important component. Very good. Very good. What else? What else do you want to learn about business? Management. Yes, management is a big deal. That's true. Marketing. Marketing is a big deal. Yes. Yes, very good. Very good. Perfect. Anything else? Anything else? Helping my clients. Yes, exactly. Exactly. How to keep my clients. All right. All right. Wow. These are some really good replies. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, good. So that's great. I kind of have an idea. Now, what is your main challenge in making money in your business? What is your main challenge in making money in your business? What is your main challenge in making money? What do you think? Any idea? Because you must have some idea if you're having, I mean, you're making maybe money, you're making maybe a lot of money, you want to make more money, but something is holding you back. What do you think is the main challenge? Reaching the right resources. Yes, good, good. Finding new clients. Yes, awesome, awesome. Business makeover. Wow. Wow, you need a whole business makeover. All right. Very good, very good. Okay, good. If you are here on this training, you need to be on the chat. That's how I can help you. Okay, so you need to look at participating, you need to look at commenting. That's how we are going to work together. Okay. Yes. Accounting. Oh my goodness. Yes, that is a really, really important component of making money, right? Awesome. Okay, good, good. That's a very, very good start because I want you to look at what you know and what you don't know about your business. Okay, so that's why I'm asking you this question. Okay, now how committed are you for this? So if you want to if you want to overcome these obstacles, if you want to overcome these challenges in your business, and if you really want to make money, if you want to really learn some basic things in the business, how committed are you? Give me in terms of percentages. How much is your commitment towards this? How much is your commitment? 100%. All right. All right. Very good. Very good. 200. Oh my goodness. People are going 200 now. 100. Yes. 100%. Okay, good. Lots of 100%. Very good. 100% is very good. It's very, very good. 210. 110. Oh, 90%. Okay. All right. So there is so nobody's around 10 or 15. That's good. That's very good. You are in the right class. Yes, exactly. Exactly. You're in the right class. Okay, good. Good. Perfect. So today's training that I'm going to do is very specific. It has two components actually. I'll just give you a brief introduction about today's training. It's going to take part in two components. Okay. First component is what you need to apply in your business right now, something that you can take it and start to apply in your business to actually collect new leads. You can use it for marketing, you can use it for publishing, you can use it anywhere. Like even if you are a newbie in business, okay, you can still use this strategy that I'm going to teach you today. Okay, so it's really, really exciting. It's really, really exciting. And if you find you're already using that, today you will get information as to how you can actually tweak it to make it 100% real for you. Okay, yes, yes, it's an amazing, amazing strategy. And maybe you know the strategy, but you don't know the way I'm going to present it. and the way you are going to use it. Okay, it's totally, totally different. Okay, so are you ready? Are you ready to get started? Of course, ready. Okay, okay, awesome, awesome. Totally, totally. Wow, I like totally. Okay, good. Very good. Ready, ready, ready. Okay, awesome, awesome. Wow, I love all the interaction. Thank you. Thank you for all the interaction. Okay, good, good, awesome, ready, perfect. So let's get started. So what is your most important ability in business? Now, sorry, before we start that, can you hear me okay? I just want to know if you can hear me okay. Can you hear me clearly? I just want to make sure that the audio is clear. Yes, it's good. Okay, good. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Okay, good. Perfect. So what's your most important ability in business? Do you know what's your most important ability as a business individual, as an entrepreneur, as a small business owner? What is your most important ability? Any idea? Sales. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Maureen, you got it. So your most ability, the most important ability is your ability to sell. Okay, if you don't have this ability, you are not going to be in business for long. Okay, very, very harsh and rough thing to know, but it's a reality, it's a truth. Okay, so you need to have good ability of selling. Okay, now a business owner, you must be good at sales. So you cannot hire someone, you actually need to be good in sales yourself. Okay, do you agree to that? Do you agree to that? Everybody on this training, I need you to be on the chat so I know exactly where you are. Okay, yes, I can see you actually. No, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, good. Yes, perfect, 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 perfect. Do you agree to that? That as a business owner, you must be good at sales. If you are in business, you must be good at sales. Do you agree to that? Yes, awesome, awesome, good, good. So in other words, if you are good at sales, if you are a business owner and if you are good at sales, you will actually do pretty good. That's one of the foundational things that you need to know in business, sales. Okay, so perfect, perfect. So that's a very, very good start. Now, you should be the best salesperson in your company. So you should know your products and your services so well that you should really be the best salesperson in your company. Okay, if anybody is selling more than you are in trouble. Okay, if someone is selling your products more than what you sell, you are in trouble. Okay, that's not a good sign. Okay, now, if you have a team, of people that are selling more than you, excellent, that's amazing. Okay, but you should be able to always generate more sales than any of the salesperson. Now, if you design a system to sell, and if they start selling more based on your system, then that's the best case scenario. Okay, are you with me? Give me a capital yes if you're with me. In capital letters, yes, you got this, because this is really important for you to understand. Yes, 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 got it. Good. Very, very good. Perfect. Everyone is here with me. Good. Perfect. Now, one of the most important quality in sales is your ability to understand the client. Okay, your ability to understand the client. This is the key piece of information. So before you even talk about sales, there is one thing that you need to understand is you need to understand the client. Because sales, the basic of sales, the foundation of sales is built upon understanding the client. Okay, so do you believe that if you understand the client, selling will be easier for you? If you really, really understand the client, do you think selling is going to be easier? So much easier. Yes, exactly. Very easy. Yes. Yes. Good. Okay. So you will see that if you understand the client, selling is going to be very easy for you. It's not going to be a challenge for you. Okay? Now, the more you can understand your customer, the more chances you will sell. Okay, pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward, right? Now, how do you understand the customer? How do you understand the customer? Any idea? What do you use in your business to actually understand the customer? What do you think? Right now, what do you use to understand your customer? Like, how do you really get to understand the customer? Right now, you're in business. Yes, exactly. Right now, I'm asking. That's right. Right now, as you are in business, you understand your customer. How? Communication. Yes, that's amazing, Pauline. Well said. Well said. Understanding the client. Yes, exactly. How do you actually achieve that? How do you understand the client? Any idea? Any idea how you understand the client? Through my marketing. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Isn't it the opposite that you first understand the client and then you focus your marketing based on that? What do you think? Exactly. Good. Good. Client express needs. Very good. Very good. Well said. Well said. Good. So how do you understand client? It's through questions. The only way that you can really understand the client's viewpoint is through questions. Okay, are you with me? Questions, questions, questions. I have a question. Yes, what's your question? That's funny. Okay, good, good, okay. So now you have to understand that if you need to understand your client, you need to understand them through questions, okay? Now, currently, are you asking questions to your clients? Are you asking questions to your client right now? I mean, before we get into the details, I want to get a sense of, do you ask clients questions before you sell them? Sometimes. Okay, good. Yes, good. Sometimes. Okay, good. Yes, okay. So it's a combination. It's a combination. Okay, good. Good. All right, perfect. So let's get into it. Now, if you want to succeed in your business, you must really, really get good at asking questions. That's 100% a quality that you need to develop. You cannot be a good salesperson if you are not good at asking questions. It just doesn't go together. Okay, so let's dive into it. Why do you think that's important? Why do you think asking questions is important for sales? Why not just assume? Why not just go ahead and sell before you ask questions? What's the importance of questions? To understand clients' needs. Exactly, Praveen, well said, well said. To get the data. Yes, yes, good, good. So you guys have the general idea as to why you're doing that. That's perfect. That's perfect. What product to offer? Okay. What product to offer? That's an interesting observation. Very good, very good. They may not need your product. Exactly, good. You will know what the client is looking for. Wow, that's right. That's exactly the case. Okay, good. So now why? Number one, is people are living in their own world and are very, very busy. Okay, they're living in their own world, they're busy, they're doing their own things, and they are really, really busy. Okay, now people hate change. Do you know that? People hate change. They don't like to change. Okay, and the change might be, a toothpaste that they've been using it for years. It might be the brand of shaving cream that the guy is using for so many years. It might be the type of computer that they're using. Anything that they are using currently, they hate change. So now, if you are selling Apple products and then the guy has been using Microsoft computers for a very long time. Now to change to Apple, oh my God, it's a whole different ball game. Okay, they know that Apple products are amazing. In their heart of hearts, they know that, oh my God, if I switch to Apple, it will be so much easier, and I could do this, I could do that, I could do, or vice versa, right? If a person is so used to doing Apple products, and now a salesman comes in and is trying to sell them Android products or Microsoft products, this guy is going to have a tough time because people hate change. Okay, are you with me? So you need to understand that people are really, really busy and they hate change. So they don't really, really want to change what they're currently using. Okay. Now, people live on automaticity. Okay. They're ordering a certain type of products every month. They go in and order that same product. They buy a certain kind of bread. They go to the grocery store, buy that same bread. Okay. They're buying certain types of food. They go out there and buy that same food. Oh, they might change the brand a little bit, or, some minor differences. But very, very, very rarely they will do a total makeover or a shift over from one product to the other. Okay, is that making sense to you so far? Yes, that's why the importance. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. So you need to understand, you need to be aware of this, that when you are suggesting them a product, you are suggesting them something that they should buy. It's not just your product. It's not just your service you're suggesting them a change. Are you with me? Okay, so you are suggesting them a change. And when they are busy, they hate change. They're living on automaticity. And now you go in there and you say, oh, you know what? I know you're busy, but I want your time. I know you hate change, but I want you to change. I know you're living on automaticity, but I want you to make this change. Okay. So do you see how different it is from your viewpoint and from their viewpoint? Okay, this is a huge cognition. If you understand things from their viewpoint, sales will change for you. You'll totally have a shift on how you sell your customer. Okay, awesome, good. Wow, yes, exactly. That's a big wow. Okay, now people do not explore options unless they have to. Unless they have to. Are you with me? Like, let's say, for example, a person takes a mortgage. Okay, if you buy a house, you take a mortgage, and once you have a mortgage, 5 years you're with that company or with that bank. Now you don't have to touch the mortgage. Okay, very, very, very rarely will actually a person at 2 or 3 years go down and say, oh my God, what are the mortgage rates doing? Can I shift? Can I change? Can I go for a lower interest rate? Okay, they generally don't do that unless they want refinancing, right? Unless they want to take some equity out of their home, then they will go out and make some changes. Okay, does that feel right to you? Do you agree to that? Why? Because exactly they hate change. Okay, yes, thank you. Thank you. This is incredible. Yes. Yes, okay. So if you understand this from the customer viewpoint, if you understand from the customer's viewpoint of why they are acting the way they're acting, you will now understand them already. You're already getting to the level of understanding them. Okay, it's not because your product is not good. It's not because your service is not good. It's not because you are not good. It's just because where they are in life. Okay, and we need to look at changing that. How do you think you're going to change that? On the previous slide, we discussed how you're going to change that. How are you going to change that? How are we going to change that viewpoint? Asking them what? What do you think asking them what will help? Ask questions, exactly. Pauline, you got it. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, awesome, awesome. Okay, good. Pauline is the winner of today's training. Okay, all right, good, good. So if you want to succeed in business, you need to get really, really good at asking questions. Now, Through questions, you encourage them to really have a look at the situation, because remember, they are living on automaticity. They don't even want to change their toothpaste. They don't want to change their brush brand. They don't want to change the clothes that they buy. They just buy the same brand again and again. Sometimes even the size, they say, oh, no, 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 this size fits me perfectly. They don't even sometimes check if the size is changed, or, they just buy the same size, the same brand again and again and again. Okay. Now, through questions, what happens is you are encouraging them to really have a look at their situation. Okay. What you're doing is, through questions, you will help them realize that there are better options available, which, remember, they've not even looked at it because they are living on automaticity. Okay, so now even if you have an amazing nutritional product, if your product is like the best nutritional product ever, but they've been taking a specific vitamin product for 30 years, they say, oh, no, 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 I've been taking that for 30 years. I don't need to change that. I'm good. Now you realize that what they've been taking is actually not good at all, because you know how amazing your product is. Okay, but if you look from their viewpoint, of course they don't want to change, because that's their mindset. That's what they've been doing for the last 30 years. That's what I'm talking when I'm talking about understanding them. Okay, so they won't even look as to what research is saying and what this is saying, what stats is saying, blah, blah. They will not even look at that data, what you're throwing at them. But only through questions. So through the questions, you're kind of opening up the channel, you're opening up the lead, right? And this is a very important piece in marketing, because if you don't have an open mind for the customer is not going to buy, no matter how amazing your product is. Okay, so this is how you open up a customer. You ask them to have a look. You're not making a decision for them, you're asking them to have a look. Okay, are you getting some light bulbs? Are you getting some wows through this presentation so far? Wow, okay, good. Good. Amazing. Yes, thank you. Good. Very good. Are you getting some wins? You're creating some wheels have started turning in your mind, how you're going to use this. Yes, awesome. Very good. Very good. Okay, awesome. Now, through questions, you will prove that your product is better. So you prove that through questions more than data. Okay, you prove that through questions more than data. This is a very interesting viewpoint. Okay, so you will of course give them data and research and what your product does and what the features are, what the benefits are and all that. But you need to start always through questions. Okay, do you have any questions so far about what we've discussed? Or are you good? Give me a good in the chat box if you are good, and we can continue. Yes, perfect. I'm perfect. Oh, wow. Love that. Good. Okay, awesome. Good. Now, why? Because if you want them to have a look what they have, you will find they do not know their own status. Okay, so let's say, for example, you're offering them a product. Let's say you're offering them life insurance. Okay, and you know that they already have life insurance, right? You've probably cleared that from them already. Okay, you ask them a simple question. Do you know how much your coverage is for life insurance? What percentage of people do you think know these basic things in your business? Not just life insurance, I'm saying basic things that you provide. Basic things. Suppose you are an investment advisor and you say, you know what, you've been investing in this fund for the last 3 years. What is the average rate of return have you got in the last 3 years? What is the average rate of return? Do you know how many people will actually give you the correct answer? Praveen, 20%. Yes, exactly, Praveen. Exactly, only 20%. Okay, so in other words, there are very few people that actually know what they have. And they pay for these products over and over again, sometimes for years and sometimes decades, sometimes for life. Okay, without knowing exactly, like I've talked to so many people, like I've talked to so many entrepreneurs, so many business owners, while going through these exercises myself for the past 5 to 6 years, that I've realized that they don't know exactly their own status. Okay, so if you are a nutritional and you ask them, oh, you've been taking these multivitamin tablets, do you know how much multivitamin A do you take in a day? Oh, I don't know. Do you know how much your body needs? No idea. No idea. Okay. Now, what you're doing through this, and this is what the point is through questions. Okay, you're making them realize that they need to have a look, and what you're almost doing is you're creating that curiosity in their mind, right? When you ask them that question, oh my God, how much is the life insurance coverage I have? Oh wow, I've got life insurance, when I was in my previous house, and now I bought a new house. Now I have a kid, who's 2 years old, and I'm not changed my life insurance. Oh my God, I should look into it. Okay, are you with me? So all what you're doing is you're sort of opening up that door so that you can actually have a conversation. Okay, this is exactly excellent. Yes, exactly. You're getting the point. Okay, just by doing this, you're opening up the door for at least having a conversation. Okay, love it. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Okay, good. Now they are blind to some important aspects in life. They're totally blind to some important aspects of life. You simply put it out that if they don't know, it does not work in your favor. So if you just simply say, you know what, how come you don't know what your $50,000 is doing in that savings account? You can't really say that. You cannot just point it out to them that, you know what, how do you not know? You have $50,000 sitting in a mutual fund account and you don't know what that fund did in the last 1 year. Isn't that amazing? How much hard did you work for that 50,000, and now you don't know whether that money is working for you, right? But saying something like this, if you say this, then you've made them wrong and you've totally lost the sale. Okay, does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? Win, exactly, good. Amazing. Win, good job. Yes, you get it. Okay, so never make the customer wrong by pointing out something. But here, what you're doing is you're asking them to have a look. So you're not making an assumption, you're not judging them, you're not making anything wrong with them. You're just asking them a simple, plain question. Okay, you're saying, suppose you are selling them any recipes, right? You would say, do you know how much fat is involved, or whether how much nutritional value is in this meal that you created? Do you know how much nutritional value the sandwich had that you had for lunch? So you're just making them aware that, oh my God, I don't know, I should be aware. And it's a mental note that they are doing. They're not saying it out loud. They will not say, oh no, I don't know, Pauline, tell me, or oh my God, I don't know, tell me, Bob, what's happening? No, they will not say that. But all these are mental notes that they are making. Okay, and that's the intention. That's all the intentions with the questions. Okay, now, these are some rules about questions. Okay, what you need to know about questions. Number one is your question need to be conversational. They have to be conversational. They cannot be one after the other, boom, boom, boom. Okay, your questions need to be educational. You need to have some component of education attached to it. Okay, this really helps them. Okay, your question need to uncover some common misconceptions. Something that they think is a misconcept. If it clears them, it's a really good question. Okay, and the questions need to make them right. The last one is the key. The last one is the key. Now, if the questions make them wrong, it is actually a wrong question, no matter what. No matter what. Are you with me? Okay, so any question you ask them, if that question makes them wrong, this is, oh my God, it's a horrible choice you've made in the past, you're actually making them wrong and it does not work in your favor. You are going to ruin the sale. Okay, so all questions, and I'm not even kidding when I'm saying all questions. Every question, every interaction that you have with the client, it needs to be making them right. And this is again different. This is different than what you've ever heard, because probably you've been trying to get the customer how wrong they've been, And that's why they should buy your product, right? Is that correct? You know, any sales coach, any business mentor actually will tell you that, oh, you know, the more wrong the client is, the more chances you will sell. Okay, but that's actually totally incorrect. It all depends on how much right you get your customer. That's how much they'll buy from you. Okay, love it. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Good. Good. So how is it going so far? Are you liking it? Are you learning something? Are you getting wins? Give me a quick feedback. Love it. Good. Awesome. Wins. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. Interesting. Great. Okay. Wow. 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 Amazing. Okay, good. Okay, now let's dive into some more aspects of questions. Now, 6 key times. Okay, these are the times that you need to ask questions. These are the 6 times that you need to ask questions in a sales conversation. Okay, do you have any idea what these times are? Do you have any idea? It's a big wow. Oh, okay. Okay, I think you're answering the previous question that I asked you, whether you're getting any wins. Okay, I got it. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now I'm asking you 6 key times that you need to ask questions in a sales conversation. When do you ask questions? Do you know? Do you have any idea? No idea. Very good. No problem. That's why you're here. First meeting. Yes, Pauline. Perfect. 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 Always. Okay. Always is also a good answer. Okay, good. Perfect. So let's go through it. 6 key times. And there are more, but I will enhance these 6 key times. Okay. Number one, you ask questions to get appointments. To get appointments. That's when you're going to ask a question. Okay. The second time you're going to ask question is to build rapport. Okay, you're going to ask questions to actually build rapport. So yes, it may be in the first meeting, it may be in the 10th, it might be in the last, it doesn't matter. Anytime you are going through a sales process, you have to ask questions to build rapport. Okay. The third thing is to get information. When you really want to know something from the client, that's when you will ask questions. The fourth time is to present them information. Okay, to present them information. So you will not give them information if they already know what you're about to present, right? So if you want to present information, you ask questions. If they're aware of it, if they know about it, if they want to know about it, you know, then you will present information. So you need to ask a question before you present information. Okay. Number 5 is to handle questions. This is a very interesting viewpoint, because you can handle certain questions with questions. Okay, it's one of a very powerful strategy to handle questions by questions. Okay, and the way you can use this is you handle questions, concerns, or objections with the help of questions. Okay, and how do you use this? Do you have any idea how you use this for objections? How will you use questions in order to handle questions, concerns, or objections? How do you handle questions, concerns, or objections? How do you think? What do you think? How do you think you can handle that? I ask questions during the meeting. Yes, exactly, during the meeting. Perfect. By exploring, yes, yes. Getting to know the client, yes, perfect, perfect. Yes, these are really good answers. Thank you. So what you can do basically is the objections part I'll explain you, is you can say that, oh, you know what, when you're doing a sales presentation or we're doing any presentation, when you say objections, you know, when I do this sale of the house, generally people ask me, is this house expensive? And that's something that's going on in your client's mind. Okay, are you with me? So instead of the client keeping that in their mind and not buying the product, you are actually putting that question out there. Okay, you say that as a question. You say, oh, you know what? Often people used to ask me that, oh, is this house expensive? Will I be able to buy this house? So you are asking the question on the client's behalf and then answering it. So if they have this question, now it's already cleared. Okay, is that making sense? Total, good. Perfect. Okay, so you definitely have to have questions to handle objections. And you will know like what are the most common questions asked by clients. You know what are the common objections you get. So during the conversation, can you repeat? Sure, Pauline, no problem. So when you're trying to offer a product to a client, before you actually tell them everything about the product, I want you to think about an objection that you generally get from clients. Okay, it might be the price, it might be the timing, it might be the color, it might be the way it's offered, the timing that it's offered, whatever their objection is for your product or service. Okay, you will put that as a question in the conversation. Okay, so you will position it as a question. You say, oh, you know what, whenever I've sold this to clients before, they've always asked me, do you have colors available in this? And my answer is, oh my God, of course we have 12 colors available in this. Okay, so the client who's thinking, oh my God, I wonder if she has colors. Well, bingo, you just answered their question. Next. Okay, you say sometimes, oh, you know what, I always get this answer that what if it does not work? What do I do? And I always tell them that that's the answer. Okay, so you come up with these questions that people ask all the time, and you have such a startling answer, such a right on answer, that it just clears off their mind right away. Boom, it's gone. Okay, did you get that? Yes, because the reason why you get objections, is because you did not answer it before. Okay, the reason why you get objections is because you did not answer it before. Okay, so one of the strategy that I teach in terms of when we do sales, because I'm putting together a whole seminar on sales. You're going to get the whole seminar on sales, how to exactly create all the things that you need in sales. But I'll give you one quick tip here, that all your presentations, whenever you're trying to do something in terms of offering a client, you need to ask questions which are based on previous objections you've got. Everything, any objection you've had, put that as a question. When I say, oh, one person asked me this, the second person asked me this, there was one more question a girl asked me, there was one more an old man asked me, and blah blah blah. You put down all the questions that came across your table, and you answer them in such a way that the person will have no question in their mind. Okay, love it. Yes, awesome, good. And the last time that you will use the question is, of course, to ask for order. Ask for the sale. Yes, exactly. Okay, so these are the 6 key times that you're going to ask questions. Okay, now any questions about these questions? Any questions about these questions? Yes, because sales is a really important aspect, and you need to get really good at asking questions in order for you to get sales. Okay, perfect. No questions. Awesome, good. Well, the fact that you are creating wins is really amazing, but you always can stop me and ask me questions. Okay, that's why these webinars, these trainings I've designed in such a way that I can look at the chat and answer all the questions. Okay, perfect. Good. Now let's move on. So what questions work best in sales? What questions work best in sales? So there are 4 basic types of questions that you should get really good at asking. Okay, so there are 4 types of questions. Okay, do you guys have any idea what the type of questions are? Any idea what are the 4 types of questions? Because if you know this, it will be very easy for you to design the questions. Okay, very easy actually. You don't. Okay, no problem. That's why you're here. Don't know. Okay, good. 4 types. There are 4 types. Any idea what the 4 types are? No. Okay. All right. All right. Wow. So this will definitely help you. This will definitely help you. Good. So the first type of question is called an open-ended questions. Open-ended questions. And these questions, they start with what, when, how, where, and why. Okay, what, when, who, where, how, and why. This is what the questions start with. Okay, are you with me? So anytime you ask a client based on an open-end question, this is what the question will look like. It will start with these words: what, when, who, how, and why. Okay, so this is a question that probably you will use when you want more information from the client, right? When you want to know about what the client has been using, right? It's just a plain, simple type of a question. It's called an open-ended question. Are you with me? Okay. Good. Yes, I'm going to give you a very, very important drill today. During the training, yes. During the training, yes. Okay, good. The second type is, of course, the closed-ended questions. Okay, do you know what closed-ended questions are? Do you know what's a closed-ended question? By the way, do you know what's an open-ended question? I just want you to be clear on what is open-ended and what is closed-ended. Awesome. You know both these questions types. Okay, good, 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 perfect, perfect. So you know about it, good. So open-ended and closed-ended. Closed-ended questions, they generally start with these words called is, are, can, do, and will. Okay, that's what these questions start with. Is, are, can, do, and will. Okay, so are you using this product right now? Okay, will you be using this product today? You know, do you drive this type of a car? Do you drive an electric car? Okay, so closed-ended. They'll either answer a yes or a no. Okay, there is no story attached to that. Whereas this is a story question. Okay, it will be, you know, tell me when you bought your first car. Okay, when was it that you bought your first car? Okay, where was it that you started realizing that health is important for you? Okay, why did you decide that accounting is important for your business now? Okay, all these questions are open-ended, whereas these are closed-ended questions. What are you buying right now? Exactly, good, good. So that's an open-ended question. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, now this is two. The third type of question, what questions work best, is a positive answer question. This is very, very important for you to understand. Okay, a positive answer questions. Now this is something where the client says yes. Where the client says yes. Okay, these are questions where the client says yes. Okay, now do you think that's important? Do you think that's important? Do you think it's important for the client to say yes? Yes, exactly. Yes, I'm enjoying the course. All right, Pauline, thank you. Good, good. Positive answer questions. They are one of the most important type of questions. Okay, now here's something for you to know. The answer that they give must be positive. Must be positive. Okay, it can be a common sense answer. Okay, it doesn't have to be rocket science. Don't ask them very, very difficult questions. Okay, it's not going to work. Ask them very basic questions. Okay, the next thing is, it may be a very well known fact. It may be a very well known fact. Okay, are you with me? This is really key for you to understand. But the positive answer questions is where things start to change. Things start to work in your favor, where you start to build that bond with the client. Because the more you can get them to say yes, 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 the more chances are that they will buy from you. Okay, do you agree to that? Can you see that? Yes, exactly, exactly. Okay, positive answer questions. And these are not some sneaky techniques. This is developing that agreement. It's developing that bond between you and the client. It's telling them that you understand them. Okay, because how can you get an agreement? How can you get them to say yes if you and they don't agree to it? Right? The fact that they're saying yes to what you're saying is the reason that they are agreeing with you, which is great. You're gaining that agreement with them. Okay, good. So first of all, does that make sense to you? In your business, I want you to think about your own business, not just in this scenario, but in your business. Does it make sense? Does it make sense that asking these positive answer questions, does that make sense to you? Yes, it will. Good, good. Big time. Yes, always. Good, good. Okay. This is great. Yes, thank you. Thank you. So you will see that the more the customer will say yes, the more the customer will agree to you, the chances of him or her buying from you are way more than if they say no to some of the questions. Okay, so you make sure that the questions you ask them always has a yes as an answer. Okay, now there should be a no-brainer. It should be a no-brainer. It should be so easy to answer that they shouldn't be thinking too much about it. Okay, they should not be thinking, oh my God, when does that? They should not have any doubt, oh my God, am I answering, is it right or wrong, or da 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 da. Okay, it should always be, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh yes, yeah. You know, this product will help you do da da da. Yeah, of course. Do you think so? Oh yeah, of course it will help me. Yes. What do you think this product will do for you? Do you think it will do that? Yes, it will. You know, say yes. Get them to say yes. Get them to say yes. That's the key. That's the key. Okay. Good, good. Are you getting good aha moments? Are you getting good learning from this training today? Perfect, perfect. Good. Awesome. Now, great teaching. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Good. Okay, you will give the answer before you ask the question. Now, this is crazy, but sometimes I have done this in the past where I have actually given the answer and then I ask them the question. Okay. Okay, so I give them the answer and then I ask them a question. What do you think? Is this correct? And they say, oh yeah, it is correct. Why? Because they've just heard it from me. Okay, and you can use that same strategy because all what you're looking for is that agreement. All what you're looking for is that yes from the client. Okay, perfect. Now, the fourth type. Okay, the fourth type of question is an hypothetical questions. Hypothetical questions. Do you know what hypothetical means? Something that is a scenario. Okay, so like a made-up scenario is called hypothetical. Okay, so what if questions. Have you heard of what if questions? What if this was the case, then this would happen? Have you heard about questions like this? Or you want me to explain to you? You're taking them into like almost like an imagination, almost like a dream building type of a session. Yes, in the past, all of the above. Yes, exactly. Pauline, you got it. They're great. Yes, I know. They are really awesome to use. Hypothetical questions. Okay, yes, so you know about it. Perfect. Now, what if questions? Used to suggest how your product will help the client change his or her life. Okay, so you're putting them a question, which is a hypothetical question, a what if question that will totally change their life using your product. Okay, using your product. The key here is this hypothetical question should have your product or your service inside of it. Okay, so if you are offering your accounting services, right, you would say something like, you know what, imagine if your taxes are ready to be filed 1 month before the deadline and you don't have to do anything. I mean, what if that happens? Will that make you happy? What do you think is going to be the answer? What do you think is going to be the answer? Duh, exactly, sure, yeah. Because who doesn't want their taxes to be filed on time and be ready on time, not only just on time, 1 month ahead of time? Oh my goodness, sign me up, I'm ready. Okay, so you want to ask them a hypothetical question that has your product or service embedded inside the question. Okay, so if you're selling a nutritional product, you would say, what if you had a product that will actually give burn fat way faster than any other product in the market? What if there was a product that would burn fat more than any other product in the market? Wouldn't that be amazing? And what do you think will be the answer? Yes or no? What do you think will be the answer? Yes, for sure. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so that's a question that you want to answer, always in a yes. Okay, so you're putting together a hypothetical question, a what if question, but it is now suggesting your product. Okay, are you with me? I'm just checking up on all of you, just making sure that you are here with me and responding. Let me just check through the list if everybody is responding. Just quickly checking who's in here. Okay, good. So if you agree to this, give me a yes. Are you following me? Are you with me? Yes, good. Yes, everyone on the chat, please. Yes, amazing. Good, got it. That's amazing. Good. I'm glad you're getting so much information. Perfect. Okay, so these are hypothetical questions. Now, what if this product will double your income in the next 12 months? Okay, this is again a what if question. Right now, who would be interested in this question? Like if a person wants to double their income, of course that person is going to be saying yes. Okay, now if you are the asker, you control the conversation. Did you know that? If you are the asker, if you are the person asking the question, actually you control the conversation. It's not the person who answers. It is the person who asks question controls the conversation. This is slightly different than what generally is thought about. Okay, so generally if you think that if you're asking questions, you are, at effect, but it's actually opposite. Because you are almost channelizing, you're almost helping the client understand their situation or understand where they are, understand if they want to change the product, understand if they want to use your product, you're guiding them, you're helping them. Right? Because through these questions, if they realize that, oh my God, I have the best, I didn't even know, but I have the best product on this planet. And that's it, bingo. It may happen that they do realize that they have the best product and they don't need your product. That's fantastic. That's also fantastic, right? Because they were not aware. Now you made them aware. So that is also a win for you. And I'm sure that if you are able to get that for the client is going to be happy. Okay, does that make sense? So it sometimes may not be that, oh, they did not buy from you, so it's not a win. That's not the way to look at it. Okay, you got the client to actually have a look and made them realize that what they have is actually a better product than what you can offer. At that time, that doesn't mean that that's going to be forever. Okay, yes. So ask. That's the bottom line for today's training. Ask. Okay, ask for that appointment. You definitely need to ask for that appointment. Okay? You need to ask for that information that you want. Okay, you need to ask for the concerns that you have. Okay, you ask them to make a decision. You ask them to give you feedback. So just ask. Okay, because the more you ask, the better your sales will be. And if you can have your questions framed in this way that we discussed in terms of those 4 types of questions, you will see that you will gain so much information, so much understanding, and so much income, because now you're not just asking any random question. You have a specific idea why you're asking the questions. Okay? Good. Now, 4 types of questions. We discussed 4 types of questions. Here's the drill for you. Okay, are you ready for the drill? Are you ready for the drill? Give me a capital yes, actually, because there are so many yeses that I see in the chat box. It's hard for me to tell which yes is yes. Yes, totally ready. Love it. Love it. Very good. Yes. Ready. Okay. Awesome. Totally ready. Good. Okay, good. Awesome. So here's the drill I want you to do right now. Okay, get a pen and paper. Get a pen and paper. And do you see these 4 types of questions right now on the screen? Okay. Yes, good. Okay. So the drill is you will actually come up with 5 questions that you can create that will help your business. Okay, so these are the questions that you are going to ask your customers, your clients, your potential clients in your marketing to actually attract the right audience, to find out if they are either your clients, either to make a sale or to get more information or giving them some what if questions, whatever you want to design. Okay, so you will come up with 5 questions that you can create that will help your business. Do you understand the drill? Do you understand the drill? If not, let me know right now so I can explain you again. Yes, got it. Okay, good. Yes. All right. All right. So if you did not understand it, please say, please explain, and I'll go over it again because this is a very important drill for you. Okay. Good. Okay, good. So I'll give you 3 minutes and come up with 5 questions. 5 questions. Okay. So 3 minutes starting now. Okay, good. How are you doing? Maybe 30 seconds more? Give me done in the chat box if you're done. Give me done in the chat box if you're done. 5 questions. Okay, good. 15 more seconds. Very good. Done. Good. Okay, perfect. Very good. Done, done. Good. Amazing, 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 amazing job. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you're going to practice these questions with your clients, with your family, with your friends, whomever you want to practice these with. Okay, so you will try these open-ended, closed-ended, positive answer or hypothetical questions with your clients, and you will get them to say yeses. Okay, especially the positive answer questions. I really want you to practice that. Okay, and get the clients to say yes, 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 yes. The more yeses you can get from the clients, you will see that your sales become easier. Okay, it's a really crazy strategy. It's a crazy strategy that that you can apply. Okay, good, good. So how are you doing so far? How are you doing so far? Very good. Excellent, excellent. Good. There is one more aspect I want to touch on today. Do you want me to start that today or do you want to leave it for next time? Yes, this is a great drill. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm telling you, once you apply this, once you start doing this yourself, you will come up with questions. And you can use any questions that is depending on your own scenario. Like take your product, for example, and come up with an hypothetical question, how it changes life. Okay, this will totally change the way you make sales, right? Because you're installing that idea in the client's mind, right? You say, oh my God, I mean, imagine if you had that insurance that you were covered not only for yourself, but your children, your wife, and your grandparents, your parents, everybody's covered under the insurance. Imagine the peace of mind that you will have, right? You say, oh my God, if you had this product and you were losing weight faster than anyone else that is in the gym, there are 50 people in the gym and you are gym exercising in the gym, but you lose weight faster than every person in the gym. How would you feel? You tell me, how would you feel? I mean, it's like, oh my God, it's a no-brainer. Of course I'll feel amazing, right? Does that make sense? Okay, so you want to come up with hypothetical questions where the person is like, oh my God, definitely, I definitely want what she has. I want what he's selling. I want what he's offering. Okay, that's what the result is of using the questions this way. Okay, does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? Great, this will help in the future. Yes, absolutely. Just start making these questions. Start making these questions and asking these to your clients. Okay, this will definitely help. Okay, awesome. So that's it for today. Okay, and what we'll do is we will meet again on next Thursday for the sales. So if you're here today for the sales training, we will continue next Thursday. And next Thursday, I have some transformational information for you. Really powerful information. Looking forward. Yes, me too. Thank you, Amit. You're welcome. Okay, awesome. Yes, that was great information. Yes, thank you. Wow. Look at that. That's amazing. Okay, thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you so much for the chat. Thank you so much for the participation. That's what keeps you going, and that's what gives you the result. Okay, so again, thank you so much for joining in, and I love you. Thank you so much, and I will see you next Thursday. But I will see you before that if you are with me in the training. Okay, if you are with me in the business expansion formula, I will see you on Wednesday. Okay, yes, thank you. Bye-bye. Good night.